Happy Monday, coming in live for the breakfast show. If you're brand new to the breakfast show, in the comments, drop new. It is such an honor that you stumbled across this morning's episode. If you are returning, happy Monday. Drop it in the comments so I can say hello. It's an honor to be back. We've had over 365 episodes now, so we did stop counting. But I was in North Carolina for a wedding, so we did take a 72-hour break from the breakfast show. It's such an honor, Janet. It's nice to have you. Princess, you as well. I am currently in Michigan at 8:44 a.m. on the Eastern time zone. What about yourself? You might happen to catch this on the replay. If you do, hit the follow button. It will be available, just so you know. So hit the follow button. It will be available. I can't see the freaking comments on Facebook again. Very frustrating. But make sure you comment because I'll pull out my phone and I'll check on there. So, are you ready to make breakfast? Like this specific breakfast is going to have over 30 grams of protein. Hello, E.T. White. You're going to be able to add it in your back pocket. But something that's unique is the grams of protein in this breakfast is what I used to have all day. But I have it in one meal. And I'm going to burn over 25 calories just by putting it into my mouth. So we're going to talk about that. We're also going to talk about the 3 essentials to weight loss. And I know there's a lot of noise out there, but I'm telling you, this noise you probably most likely haven't heard. And I'm not an expert, but all day, like I just got done pouring into myself on an Audible book, listening about health and fitness and wellness and literally all the things. And I'm going to bring it to you, what I learned. How fun is that? And we have fun while doing it and cook. So instead of you being bored or reading a book and falling asleep, you can catch the replay while you're driving and all that fun jazz, okay? I was the girl who did struggle. Like, talk about 11 months waking up. I don't care about a scale. I think a scale's stupid. Literally woke up, took my measurements, 0 inches lost. And I had tried everything. I was the girl, can you hear me on Instagram? I'm hearing no sound. I was the girl that literally tried everything. You name it. And I either got results and then put all the weight back on, or I was like lost 5 pounds, put 10 pounds back on the next week. So I'm going to share with you the 3 essentials that I started doing that I continue to do every single day. And it's how I have dropped, 30 pounds in 5 months. But I think what's more important and what's the sexiest thing possible is, thank you, Kara, I've maintained it. I did not give up one dessert. I didn't give up alcohol, I didn't give up foods, and I did not follow a meal plan. So there really is no better way. Because when you go on a meal plan and you get off, you go back to where you once were, right? When you give up foods, desserts, or alcohol, your body's like, oh, okay, I missed this. You go back to where you once were. So we're going to talk about those 3 things. I'm going to pull it apart for you. Any questions you have, drop them inside of the comment section. I'm more than happy, more than happy in every way, shape, or form to answer them for you. I am going to pull up Facebook so I can see the comments, and we are about to make breakfast. Are you ready, or are you ready? Okay, so here's the deal. Number 1, protein. Okay, tell me in the comments section on average how many grams of protein you have each day. And if you don't know, just drop I don't know, because clarity is everything. Okay, hi Tiffany. Number 2 is water. Tell me in the comments on average how many ounces of water you are getting each and every day, okay? Number 3 is insoluble and soluble fiber. Be real with me. How many servings, cups are you getting total of fruits and vegetables every single day, okay? Those are the 3 things I need to ask from you. So Princess, great job, 130. Carol's getting 100. Are you gonna answer? Okay? And then lastly is the mindset component, right? What you say, what you plant, your mind doesn't care. It brings it to intuition. Okay, you want to plant positivity? Let's go. Here's positivity. You want to plant negativity? Let's go. Here's negativity. It's just like a farmer on his land planting something. You want to plant nightshade? Here you go. You want to plant corn? There you go. And your mind's the same thing. That's something that I had to realize is 97% of your results when it comes to reaching your goals, is the mindset. So there's a book. If you can kind of relate with this mindset, negative self-talk, I binge, I can't stop eating sugar. I'm obsessed with snacking. Drop a heart in the comments because I have something that will help you. Okay? If you have not participated in my 60-second quiz to unlock and unleash what piece of the puzzle you might be missing, make sure in your web browser you go to michellesquiz.com. There's no spaces, there's no apostrophe. It's MICHELLES quiz.com. And that right there will have answers for you within 60 seconds. Okay? So, protein. Anyone who tells you grams of protein is full of it because it depends on how much energy you're putting into your mouth. Every day it depends on how much energy you're putting into your mouth. I'll tell you right now, energy is calories. Friday, I did not eat the same calories as I did Saturday. Saturday, I did not eat the same calories as I did Sunday. Sunday, I'm not going to have the same calories as I have today. It's a percentage of those calories, and that term is known as macronutrients. Okay? This is the piece of the puzzle that we don't understand, that we were never taught. We were taught that it was about calories, but it's a percentage of your food. Is 30% or less of your food coming from, or 40% or less coming from fats and carbs? Is 30% or greater coming from protein? Because once you get that balance, I'm telling you right now, it will blow your mind. You will start dropping 2 to 3 pounds every single week. Okay? If you have no clue and you haven't been a part of one of my 1,200 plus students that I've had in a 7-day course where I literally come to you and I go, hey, Jamie Jones, here's my phone number. Here's an app that's configured to only you based on your age, your height, your weight, your activity level. Your only assignment is to put all the food you put in your mouth into an app and listen to a voice note from me every night. I will teach you within 5 days, you will master this. And if your macros are balanced to where they're supposed to be, I will give you your whopping $67 back, guaranteed. But that's not going to be the case. So if you haven't been a Power Play student of mine and you didn't know that next Monday through Friday is also a live exclusive private event where I go live every day, and yes, it's recorded, you get the first spot all by being a student. So drop Power Play on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being I'm not interested in 10 being holy crap, I'm ready to lose weight without a stupid meal plan, without giving up foods, desserts, or alcohol. Literally, I have people messaging me that are on vacation and they're losing weight. They're 70 years old, they're down 60 pounds. They haven't lost weight since 2012 and they're down 4 pant sizes. That could be you. Do you know how much clarity you could have? But here's what you need to do. You have to, because the comments will disappear, I need you to go to thebreakfastshow.net and you will see Power Play. Do you want to know what else? Today I'm going to give you a 10-minute abs workout. Today I'm going to give you me live at Costco and Kroger grocery shopping with a list for you to bring to go, aha, this is a good bang for my buck when it comes to protein. The app that tracks your percentage of protein, fats, and carbs that people pay for, you have it for life. For life, for free. There is no subscription. There is no catch. If you haven't been a part of it, go to thebreakfastshow.net, get Power Play, and next Monday at 1 p.m. Eastern, I will be live for 5 days in a row, bringing to you 30-minute live sessions that you have the recording to for life. Just that 5-day event that comes 6 times a year is worth every penny of $67. So if you're all in, you're ready to start dropping 2 to 3 pounds every single week, drop in the comments a heart, okay? Number 1 rule, we're gonna make breakfast. When we go to eat, something that changed my life is prioritizing a minimum of 20 grams of protein, an absolute minimum. So let me teach you a little bit of a hack that I've learned, okay? This will be an absolute new game changer for you, and it will totally blow your mind. So on the back of something, you'll always see in bold, okay? Micabella, do you know how to get your Power Play ticket? By the way, if you want these recipes, breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks, and you haven't gotten the 40 plus recipes in my book where they're all over 20 grams of protein, make sure you drop recipe in the comments section. This doesn't have to be difficult. This doesn't have to be coming home and scavenging around for a recipe to be high protein for you and the fam. Okay? You'll notice the calories in bold. You'll notice the serving size in bold and protein. That's what matters. Cover the last number of calories. Someone please cover the last number of calories for me. 60. If I say, hey, Shelly, cover the last number of 60, what would you have? For the recipe book, it's right here for you, okay? Thebreakfastshow.net. It's under Power Plate instead of Power Play, okay? Your Power Play is your ticket to start today. It's a Monday, a fresh start. You'll be in that app today. Only thing you'll be asked to do is put everything you eat inside of that app and listen to, okay, a voice note from me, okay? Thebreakfastshow.net has Power Play. Thebreakfastshow.net has a recipe book called Power Plate, okay? So anyone gonna answer when you cover the last number of 60, what you're left with? If I say type out 60, delete the last number, what do you have? You have a 6. That tells me that really what I'm eating to not be considered my meal being trumped by fat and carbs should have 6 grams of protein. So I go over to protein and I have 9. It met the qualification. I can go to serving size, 1 container, and I can have this. If it didn't have 6 or more grams of protein, the only thing I would do different is I would cut the serving size in half. I would have half of the container instead of the full container. So let's try one more. This time I want you to answer. CD Salt, thank you for participating. I greatly appreciate you. So here's the deal. You have right here, nutritional facts, okay? Serving size is 1 bar, calories is 150, protein is here. If I covered the last number of 150, what do you have? Just type out 150 and then delete the last number. You're always gonna delete the last number. So if it's 1,000, you're left with 100. If it's 250, you're left with 25. If it's 150, you're left with 15. Christina, thank you. So the serving size is 1 bar. I go to protein, 28 grams of protein. There's 15 or more. I can enjoy the bar. It's a good bang for my buck. Okay, if it didn't have the 15, I would go to serving size and cut it in half and still have it. This is the David bar that I have within 30 minutes of waking up every day. Okay, why? My glucose levels. I've tested it. I've tested fasting. I've tested not having breakfast until later. My glucose levels when I poke my finger are healthier, steadier when I wake up to 30 grams of protein within 30 minutes of waking up. Okay? The David bar is only online. 0 grams of sugar, 150 calories, 27 grams of protein. Drop David in the comments if you want his link to find him only online. My favorite is the Absolute cinnamon roll. I take it out of the wrapper. I pop it in the microwave for 3 seconds. Okay. Marcy, it's thebreakfastshow.net, thebreakfastshow.net, or is it themichellesquiz.com? Type it in the comments and I can see what you're not spelling correctly. Maybe I can help. Okay. For the David bar, you're talking about 28 grams of protein. I take it out of the bar wrapper, put it in the microwave for 3 seconds. Cinnamon roll is the best ever. Okay. So every time you use this link, because the comments will disappear, thebreakfastshow.net, you will get free shipping. So this is the website. In your web browser, thebreakfastshow.net has the David bar. Every time you use that link, no spaces, Marcy. So take away the space, breakfast, take away the space, show.net. Okay? So right here at thebreakfastshow.net, you'll see the David bar. Save that link for free shipping. Cinnamon roll is my number 1. Cynthia, then it would be the brownie batter, then cake batter, then cookie dough, then blueberry muffin, then red velvet cake. But which one speaks to you? I'm a chocolate junkie. You're very welcome, okay? So that's where you'll find the David bar. So we kind of understand now the protein hack, right? Drop a heart in the comments. Drop a I'm struggling if you need another example, okay? So let's dive in. Should we make an egg dish? Should we make a pancake? What is it that we should make this morning? Should we literally, yes, free shipping to Canada. Should we make some type of egg dish? We'll do an egg dish, okay? So the first rule of thumb is I must have 20 grams of protein per meal per snack. See, this is gonna blow your mind about eggs. I need you to put in the comment section for me 5 grams of fat. Put 5 grams of fat, 6 grams of protein. Okay? 5 grams of fat, 6 grams of protein. Okay? There is 5 grams of fat in 1 egg. Now we know that. There is 6 grams of protein. But how many eggs would I have to have? How many eggs would I have to have in order to have 20 grams of protein? There's 6 grams of protein, so 6, 12, 18, 24. So 4 eggs, okay? But there's 5 grams of fat. So what's 5? Okay, 10, 15, 20 grams of fat. So put 20 grams of fat in the comments. 20 grams of fat, 24 grams of protein. You would think, awesome. But there's 9 calories per gram of fat. 9. 4 calories per gram of carb. 4 calories per gram of protein. Your fats are double. We cannot have our fats trumping our protein calories in all of our meals and all of our snacks. You'll be deficit, glucose levels will spike, tricking the brain you need to feed it, cortisol levels will be affected. Like, protein is the building block to weight loss, man. It has so many functions in the body around improvement of muscle tone, metabolic support. So make sure you never have more than 1 egg to 3 egg whites. Because if I have this without the yolk, it's 4 grams of protein. 4, 8, 12. I can have 1 whole egg that has 6. I'm at 18, 19, 20, 21, 22 grams. Okay? My calories are being trumped 4, 8, 12, 16. Okay? 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. What's 22 times 4 calories? Alexa, 22 times 4. There's 1 yolk. What's
22 times
5
4 is 88.
times 9? Alexa, what's 5 times 9?
5 times 9 is 45.
That's why you have to be careful. Okay? The yolks aren't horrible for you, right? But we can't have our meals being trumped by fat calories. It can be the same as, and that's the tricky thing with eggs. Okay? It's really easy to take them out if you just want to scoop them. I do feed them to my dog. You know what I mean? And they are a healthy fat. But listen, there is such thing as too much of a good thing. And that's one of the biggest reasons why my BMI was a 28 plus. Because I was the girl who was like, oh, it's olives and it's olive oils and it's so good for you and it's avocados and it's heart healthy and walnuts and pistachios. Oh my gosh, right? That can't be the case. So too much of a good thing. Drop a heart if you just learned something new about eggs, okay? The second thing that I prioritize around meals that I never did, insoluble and soluble fiber. I don't even want you to think of what that word means. I want you to think about your life. Do you have inflammation right now? Do you have bloating? Are you swollen? Do you have irregular bowel movements? Do you have foul-smelling gas? Tune into yourself and ask yourself that question. And if the answer is yes, you're deficit in insoluble and soluble fiber. And I could come to you and say, are you getting 6 cups total of fruits and veggies a day? And you would say, heck no. That's why. Insoluble and soluble fiber, we live in a world where they talk about phytoreds and phytogreens. You can't supplement it. You need fruits and veggies, and I know it's going to be a little bit of a change. Okay? What type of fruits and veggies do you like? Put it in the comments section. It doesn't have to be the same as mine. If you want to be like the best bang for your buck, obviously leafy greens and all of your berries, your blackberries, your blueberries, your raspberries, your strawberries. Why? Highest fiber, highest antioxidants, lowest on the glycemic index chart. So listen, if you have 20 grams of carbs in fruit and there's 10 grams of fiber, it leaves you with 10 net carbs. It is not a bad bang for your buck. So we're going to add spinach to this because I won't taste it. 1 cup, I need to get it out of the way. And when you see the positive changes of the inflammation and bloating, like I used to wake up, my stomach, no matter what I did, was just packed with inflammation. Once I stuck to this, I'm telling you right now, it absolutely blew my mind. Start putting spinach inside of smoothies. Make ice cream for every night. Make no-bake cookies like I'm telling you. You will not taste the spinach. I'm even gonna cook it, okay, to put it so that we can have it. I could put 2 cups and I'd never even be able to taste that I have spinach inside of these egg bites. Add some real salt. The only time you have to worry about salt is if you're not getting the proper amount of water. I add a pinch of salt into everything that I drink, everything that I eat, as long as it's the real salt. Are you using Raymond's real salt? Drop salt if you're not, okay? Drop salt if you're not, okay? So we're gonna add that to this. Seasonings, Red Hot, that's all free. This is the Raymond's real salt, real salt. It's on Amazon. I have it right here for you. TheBreakfastShow.net under Amazon Finds. The Ceylon spray I use, this Chosen spray, I wouldn't use olive oil. Olive oil in 1 tablespoon is 100 calories, but I don't care about the calories, it's 20 grams of fat. 20 times 9 calories is what? 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. 20, 40, 60, 80, 180 calories. Now my meal is trumped by fat once again. It can be the same calories as protein. Our fats are double. We've got to pull back on them, okay? This is also on Amazon. Amazing. I use it for everything. TheBreakfastShow.net under Amazon Finds. Alexa, what are 8 positive benefits of cinnamon on your health? Listen to this.
Here's something I found on the web. Some health benefits commonly associated with cinnamon may include providing antioxidants, reducing inflammation, preventing heart disease, lowering blood sugar levels, preventing diabetes, preventing cancer, preventing bacterial and fungal infection, improving insulin sensitivity.
If you just learned something new about cinnamon, drop a smiley face in the comments. Drop a smiley face. Cinnamon, but it's not regular cinnamon. Ceylon. See, listen, I'm not an expert, but I've listened to so many Audible books, more than I can count on my fingers and my toes now. But listen, regular cinnamon elevates kidney levels over time. Ceylon cinnamon does not. Ceylon cinnamon does not. This is also under my Amazon Finds. Where's that at? 2 pinches a day. I put it in my coffee. I don't need it again today. I already put it in my coffee. You can add it to smoothies and ice cream and Greek yogurt. Okay? So here's the deal. You will go right here, thebreakfastshow.net. It has it in your web browser. The breakfastshow.net, just put it in your browser. It has the Amazon Finds for you. Okay? If it's listed there, it's the best bang for your buck. I've actually gone to Costco and Sam's in Walmart and go, you know what? Amazon is the cheaper way. I'm going to list this for you. It's right here for you. Just remember, if you haven't done the 60-second quiz to kind of unleash where you're at now and where you are going, go to michellesquiz.com. All you got to do is put it in your web browser, michellesquiz.com, no apostrophe. It's 60 seconds. You'll be done with it in 60 seconds, okay? So we can also add to this turkey bacon, turkey sausage, lunch meat, okay? Anything high protein. I can add cheese, but when I look at the back of cheese, this has 80 calories in 1 slice. Help me out. Help me out. If I covered the last number of 80, what am I left with? Please tell me in the comments what I'm left with if I covered the last number of calories, 80. It's 1 slice. 8. Well, I go to protein and it's 5. I can have this, but I would have half a slice of cheese. My half a slice of cheese and a wrap inside of my eggs, I still taste the cheese in every bite. I just went from the gal who used to have too much of a good thing to getting the proper amount. See, we always hear portion control, and it confuses us. We think small portions all day long. It doesn't matter if you're having literally 7 meals a day or 1 meal a day. What matters at the end of the day is the percentage portion that comes from protein, fats, and carbs. Is it 30% or greater from your protein? Is it 40% or less from your fats and carbs? Is it? If you're not a huge eater, then no, you're not reaching for your goal weight in grams of protein. If you have 800 calories today, the 30% come from it. And the only way you're gonna find out if you have no clue or you're lost is to be a Power Play student of mine. To come behind the scenes in an app that I give you, where all I ask is that you put what you eat in an app and listen to a voice note each night from me. I will teach you how to balance it. Gail actually messaged me this morning, right before I got on live, and I get this message. I know it was not a good day. So she sends me, this is what she does, but she's learning. Her protein was 29%. She needs 30 or greater. She's close. Fat and carbs under 40%. Carbs is 44%. Fat is 27%. She's got to pull back just a tad on the carbs. She doesn't have to be perfect. So she sends me her food log. I send a voice note. We go through it. So I'm going to hold it down. Okay, so looking at your foods, which you did great, you stayed within your calories, which is energy. She clocked 971 out of 1200. She doesn't have to force herself to eat. Okay, so good job on that. You're very close. You're at 29%. We want 30%. And your carbs, you want to pull back 4%, which is like 6 grams. So chocolate protein, Sculpt Nation is a protein. 000 strawberry Greek yogurt is a protein. Ooh, fried chicken breast, 425 calories. So when you cover that last number of calorie, 425, you're left with 42. Is there 42 grams of protein? If not, you would have cut the portion in half, and added one that was a good bang for your buck. Lima beans are a great source of vegetables. 1 cup is a good job, and corn. So that is what you would have done. Just cut that fried chicken breast in half and added something that was a good bang for your buck. I send the voice note, and I then type her proteins, a list of high proteins she could have added. You get this for 7 days, and because my live event is next week, that comes 6 times a year, you have all 5 days next week. You have me for 14 days in your back pocket for a whopping $67 just like this. Drop Power Play if you have not been one of my 1,100 participants that have mastered balancing their macronutrients and are literally dropping right this second 2 to 3 pounds a week when they were stuck in a plateau. Okay? Did you know, you got to go right here, thebreakfastshow.net. You'll get an email to text me personally. If you didn't get the launch of the recipe book, you also want to go right here. Thebreakfastshow.net has it directly underneath. Okay? Power Plate. Your Power Play ticket, where next week a 5-day live event recorded, or you can be on live at 1 p.m. Eastern. You have lifetime to the recordings. 5 days with me. You get to start putting your food in an app today. No meal plan, no giving up foods, no giving up desserts, no giving up alcohol. Listen to the voice note. You will master it within 5 days, and if your macros are balanced, I will give you your whopping $67 back. There's no subscription, there's no catch. Okay? It's all right here for you. I'm pointing you to a site because the comments disappear. Okay? We can add to this turkey bacon, turkey sausage, lunch meat. I love buying these very good, okay, Johnsonville turkey cheddar bites. These are all, you don't have to get, okay, a bunch of preservatives in your lunch meat. You can get kosher. Lunch meat is great for you. I take it all the time. 4 slices, 70 calories, 8 grams of protein. I'm going to cut this up in here. Bella's going to have some of these. We're making egg bites that you buy from Starbucks that literally you know the ingredients to. What do you like that you can add to this? Peppers and onions? Yum. Add them. It's simple. You can even put it in a frying pan and fry it just like you would an omelet. It's probably all going to taste the same, but I make little egg McMuffins. Okay? You can put a thin layer of cream cheese on it. You can put there's so much fun. If you didn't watch yesterday's show, we made a homemade chicken salad. That same recipe, you can make egg salad with it, tuna salad. My dad's coming in town. Guess what I'm doing? Putting it all into a Tupperware bin. On the fly. Do you want to wrap it in romaine lettuce? Do you want to put it in a carb balance wrap? What do you want, an egg life wrap? There's so much variety out there. Okay? Did you know this? Listen to this. The first ingredient listed, this is going to make you faint. In anything that you put in your mouth, the first ingredient listed is what you find the most of. So I want you to be me for a second. When I heard this, I ran down the stairs, and the first thing, the first thing that was literally, this is 2 cups of spinach, out of the way. Goodbye. Serving of veggies, won't even taste it. The first thing sitting on my counter was peanut butter. So I grab it, I look at the back. The first ingredient listed was sugar. Sugar. The last ingredient listed was freaking peanuts. It was backwards. Backwards. Oh my gosh. Let me tell you something. Your peanut butter should say peanuts. Your cashew butter should say cashews. On that same shelf in Kroger, that same shelf had one that had peanuts only. So the one that I get now is a creamy cashew octonut butter. I'm obsessed with it. I cannot find it anywhere besides on Amazon. Okay, feel free to drop in the comments. It has cashews only. If your peanut butter has sea salt, that's fine. But there shouldn't be agave. There shouldn't be sugar. There shouldn't be hydrolyzed this and hydrolyzed that in any way, shape, or form. Just look at the ingredients and now you know, holy crap, if the first thing I'm eating says lard, that's what I find the most of. No wonder why my glucose levels were always spiked when I started taking my blood work to try to figure this out. I wanted to master it for you the right way. There's so many questions about this and intermittent fasting. You know, it's all correlated to you, your glucose levels, your blood sugar levels. It has a direct correlation to cortisol levels, okay? So this makes up the recipe. For that Octonut Creamy Cashew Butter, I did pin it right here for you, okay? TheBreakfastShow.net, it's under Amazon Finds. Amazon Finds, you will not miss it, okay? You'll see the creamy cashew octonut butter, the Ceylon cinnamon, 2 pinches a day for those benefits. You'll see the spray we sprayed with, that was an oil, okay? All of that's there. The David bar you're looking for with 28 grams of protein, 0 sugar, it's at TheBreakfastShow.net. You'll see David, okay? You get free shipping with that link. So we're gonna take this. I got these really cute pans from, of course, Nestle Bella made last night. Protein brownies. Like, you don't have to not have fun eating. Protein brownies, which this is dirty, so I need to clean it, and we'll put it in there later. Protein brownies. So, why protein? Why protein? Because once you know why protein, it'll make it this much simpler for you to think protein. You burn 30% more calories. It's like fertilizing the metabolism. Did you know your metabolism's only changing by 0.02% each year after 30? Did you know that? It improves your muscle tone. Muscle tone isn't just about having sexy muscles. It's literally the fact, and it's about having strong bones, strong bone marrow, strong bone health, not fragile, not brittle, not let's break our leg. And number 3, it's how the body actually goes through feeling of satiety, of feeling full. If you're eating and you're constant hunger, you're constant snacking, guarantee the first thing you're deficit in is protein. What powder do I use? I use Orgain. I'm highly obsessed. I usually get the Justine's Chocolate Peanut Butter Cup. This one right here has 150 calories. Right here, 21 grams of protein, 8 ingredients. Non-GMO, organic, less than 1 gram of carbs, 4 grams of carbs, no sugar, gluten-free, no soy, no dairy ingredients, plant-based, non-GMO, organic. You will not find flavors like horchata online. At Costco and Sam's, you'll find chocolate and vanilla. Every month I swap this out. I'll tell you right now, the best one is Justine's Chocolate Peanut Butter Cup. I make chia pudding, I make ice cream. They have 100 recipes for you. 100 recipes for you. Okay, drop a link in the comments. I'm more than happy to share it with you. You get 15% off. You save your time, energy, money, and gas. Okay, Justine's Chocolate Peanut Butter Cup. Bella's obsessed with Fruity Pebbles. Their 100 recipes are like Fruity Pebbles pancakes, chia, like you literally name it, it's there for you. Okay, for that link, I did pin it right here because the comments disappear. Every time at thebreakfastshow.net that you use that Orgain code, you're getting 15% off. I just had a huge batch come in. It's also where I get my creatine. Okay, the creatine that I use If you knew me and you've reached out to me, I used to not use creatine. I didn't have enough research about it. And after listening to Audible books, doing the research, guess what? Guess what? Okay, this is beneficial for me. This is not going to make me big and bulky. I get my creatine from Orgain as well. So thebreakfastshow.net has that under Orgain for you. Just like the research that I've done. You want a GLP-1 accelerator in your body? I'm telling you right now, the 2 ingredients that are washing out the GLP shot, which the shot is also being like shut down by the government right now, and they're making it go to big farm companies to rip you off. A GLP-1 shot is tricking your brain that you have more of the GLP-1 hormone in your body. It's tricking it. Tricking the brain. You want to accelerate the GLP-1 hormone in your body? Have a specific fiber. That specific fiber is literally packed right here inside of a microbead. Look at this microbead I woke up to this morning. This is compressed. This is so it can make it through the GI tract without absorbing, so that it has full absorption where it's supposed to have absorption. This is 2 ingredients, SLUPP332, amino 5 in 1. As a group certified fitness instructor, when I looked at the research, when I literally read every ingredient and started listening to Audible books, I said, why didn't I have this yesterday? It replaced a 3-in-1 gut system. Don't use just a probiotic. You need a pre, pro, post biotic. All 3. Guess what? This is in it. The fiber to accelerate GLP-1 hormone is in it. What else is in it? A thermogenic to fertilize your metabolism. To fertilize it. It's like watering a plant with fertilizer. And the last thing is the hair, skin, nails, joints, muscles, wrinkles, skins, elasticity, the most abundant protein found in your body. This is known as BODi, also known as bikini in a bottle. I'm sure you have heard about this. It's next generation. It's an amino chain peptide that mimics the peptides and amino chains in your body. Okay, in your body. Drop in the comments BODi if you want additional information. And if you're like, I could care less, I needed this yesterday, ship it to me right frickin' now. I'm your next transformation story. Drop BODi with a star next to it. But remember, this whopping less than $4 a day replaces 4 of your systems. You don't have to be taking all those numerous things. And your absorption rate, hi honey, how are you? I love you. Your absorption rate will be so much higher, okay? So if you do want additional information on that video or more information, you do have to Instagram or Facebook message me. This is my Instagram because the comments will disappear. That's my Facebook, okay? Thebreakfastshow.net. At the top corner, there's 3 lines. You will see Nueva. You'll see BODi. It tells you how to sign up as a customer. It also tells you how you can share your code as a social retailer. If you want to be a customer, sign up as a customer. I did the 3-month supply. Do you want to know why? You get the 4th month for free. My hydrogen water that I have every morning now in replace of my coffee because I'm literally obsessed, guess what? You mix it with water. There's right now nitric oxide in my body for 8 hours. Do you know the benefits of your blood just flowing? This mimics exercise. I'm at 10,000 steps without even getting any steps in. You need to know that there's tools, technology, and science, and be careful who you listen to. I am the research queen, and being a group certified fitness instructor, I'm very particular about what I put in my body, and that's correct, Samantha, 30 days money back guaranteed. Will you be my next transformation story? So the 3-month supply that you see, you're actually getting 4 months. You're getting the nitric oxide. Remember the systems it's replacing. My 3-in-1 gut system a month was $80 just for the gut system. My fertilizer for my metabolism, the thermogenic, was $59. My collagen that has an insoluble CLA was $89. This is in 1 microbead amino chain peptide. Okay? So again, you want additional information, Instagram message me or Facebook message me, BODi or bikini in a bottle. That's what it's known as. Thebreakfastshow.net, top 3 lines. You will go there right now. Let's go there together so I can walk you through it. It says right here, thebreakfastshow.net. You will see 3 lines right here. Okay? You will then see Nueva. You will then see, okay, how to join step 1, sign up for Nueva, okay? Nueva Travel, nope. A customer's guide in purchasing Nueva Travel, okay? It tells you exactly how to purchase your bikini in a bottle, right here. So, sign up in Nueva, shop, travel, a customer's guide in purchasing, there we are, okay? We need the link, actually, badass. I see that there is in the breakfastshow.net under Nueva, purchasing as a founder, and then I see the travel as a customer. I don't see bikini in a bottle as a customer. And it needs to be like big, bold. Bikini in a bottle, social retailer, bikini in a bottle, customer, travel, social retailer, travel, customer, okay? So there's how you're gonna do that. Any questions in regards to that? Okay, so here's the deal. Oh gosh, I didn't look at these questions, sorry. Any questions on that? Okay, and then the last thing is half of your weight in ounces of water each day. It's how your body goes through a fat burning process. It's called lipolysis. If you didn't know, the term liposuction was created because of lipolysis. Okay, it was created because of lipolysis. So what happens is, and I think it's on my stories as well. I think if you go to my stories, like on Instagram, there's a word, there's a name around your name right here. If I go to stories, yep, you can click here. You have to make sure, it's right here. You click there and it brings it to you. You have to make sure that you message me next steps in VIP. You're getting added to a private VIP accountability group. You're getting my free fat loss course for you. This isn't the end. You have unlimited accountability and support from me. This isn't go buy something and see you later. I'm going to teach you how to use it based on your current goals. You're my next transformation story. So make sure if you get it, you message me on Instagram or Facebook saying next steps in VIP. If you want the additional information, you have to Instagram or Facebook message me, body or bikini in a bottle for that additional information. Okay? So water is half of your weight. Right now, you should have a 90-minute timer set every 90 minutes. If it goes off like an alarm clock for when you wake up in the morning, guess what? You stop, you drop, you drink for 15 seconds, you're going to reach that goal. You're going to reach that goal by the time you get in bed. And yeah, if you're 200 pounds, you would be drinking 100 ounces of water. Your body goes through that process. Another thing, wake up with a sticky note next to your bed. Get your favorite water bottle. I just ordered one on Amazon because I lost it and my water's been struggling. Get one that's 30 ounces or bigger, okay? Instead of having to have a bunch of 8-ounce ones, use a straw. Room temperature helps. Want to know what else you can put in the bottom of your water? Raspberries, blueberries, raspberries, strawberries, cucumber. It is so delicious. Some mint leaves. You will start to love drinking water. And if you want to quench your thirst, chew gum. Okay? So it has been such an honor. Drop in the comments any questions that you do have right now. I'm more than happy to share that or answer them for you. Oh, it's so funny. So if you are one, my daughter's on a tier team. If you are one to travel more than 4 days out of the year, drop a 1 in the comments right now. 4 days out of the year. I'm like the Expedia, Orbitz, Travelocity queen. Well, guess what? I found something even better. Literally even better. You will faint. You get 70% off all travel. White glove, you get white glove customer service. They speak great English, right? They're so good to you. Every 12 months, Jeff and I get to go on a trip. We get 5,000 credits to resort, $5,000 credits, thousands of resorts after 12 months of being part of the club. Or we get to go on a 4-night, 5-day cruise, thousands to choose from. There is no catch. It's not like one place. And number 2, okay, you have 18 months to use it. So you don't have to use it within that month. Like there is no catch. Right now, your first month is $200. Each month after that, it's only $39. That's it. It costs less than $500 annually, saving 70% off all stays. I just got back from North Carolina and I spent $250 less than any person there on my hotel in Wilmington. And literally you get that 5,000 credits to thousands of resorts every year annually for 2, or the cruise. So if you are serious and you want to save a crap ton of money and you're not a part of a travel club where it's 110% price mac guaranteed, including timeshares where you don't have to pay all those fees, drop a heart in the comments. Okay? You do have to go right here, thebreakfastshow.net, okay? And you will see the 3 lines. It says Nueva, and then there's travel. It walks you through it completely, okay? So it walks you through it completely. So if I go here, I see the 3 lines at the top. I go to Nueva, not Power Play, and right here it says how to join, sign up for Nueva, travel, okay? And then right here, a customer's guide in purchasing Nueva travel. Because you can do another side. You can partner for free, and every time you share your referral code, you can earn income on the products too. It's free. There's no monthly minimum. There's no quota. There's no catch. There's no subscription. There's no contract. Like, stop thinking like that. Like, there are things out there that are possible for you to do this. There's no fee to cancel. You can cancel anytime. There is no contract, and it's 30 days money back guaranteed. Isn't that amazing, Katie? That's why I did it. Because you can't see the site until you're in, but it's 30 days money back guaranteed. Someone just booked a travel to Disney World, and I have to put it on my stories. Let me see this testimonial. So drop travel in the comments if you need to know. We are a big Disney family. We were talking about a new resort that was just built called Evermore, where the pool is the size of a lake. He wasn't sure if the resort or the Four Seasons was Nueva Travel. He went to the Evernight site and the Nueva site and put in a week for August for 2 people for 7 nights. I don't know the exact numbers, but we chose 2-bedroom villa, and Nueva Travel came in at $954 cheaper.